So we are learning Golang, and this is the series of Golang for kids. And today we'll connect to database, and yeah, we'll see how to connect that. So let's create a database here. So databases. So let's create a database. Create database, and database is exam, and use exam. We can also see that here. Let's refresh this. We'll see the exam. There is no table inside this, so we cannot see, but anyway, we created the database. Let's add the code to connect to the database. So that's we'll try to do today. So we'll search like how to connect to the database. So there are different way to connect to the database. We can also use the library. So in this case, we can use the library and see. So for the Golang, Gorm is very popular. So Gorm library. We'll click here and we'll see how to connect to the database. So quick start. So we need to import this these two lines. Then this is the way to connect to database. So let's create the connectivity in our project. So we'll utilize that code. So for the database connection, let's come to this repo, and in the repo create a file, new file, repo.go. And here we can create like type MySql connection, and it's a struct. So this should be, let's make it a package. So folder name is repo. So based on the folder name, I can say packages repo here. MySql connection. Okay, then we can create a function. So new function, and then it's going to return this one, MySql connection star. So what will be here in this MySql connection, we'll see in this example. We need a DB here. So first let's bring these two lines in our code. It should be import first time. I'll just make it underscore here, and then from the terminal I will run, I'll just bring this library. So from the terminal, let's create new bash here, go to the exam, and from here we can do the go mod tidy. So it will pull this Gorm. You can check that in a go mod. It's not it. Okay, we need to save first. Okay, let's do go mod tidy. It's finding, downloading. Okay, go to the go mod, and you can see here all the related library we can see here. So that's got downloaded. You can go to the repo. Okay, now we can get rid of this, and from here now we need to call this line. So let me bring this. So our database name is exam, so I can put here exam. So that's the name of our database we created, that's exam. So I give that name, and that's all. If there will be error in connecting the database, then it will return the error. So the MySql connection, so when you say the new, it will return two things. One is the MySql connection, and also it will return error. So the DB in our struct, we can put the DB. So for so for this DB, we need to initialize. We need to understand what is this, what this function returns. So if I click here, it will go to the DB, so star DB. So I can give the star DB, and where it's coming from, so package is Gorm. Then I can give star Gorm dot DB. So this is the type. So using this function, we'll be able to create the MySql connection, and if the error, then you can return our own error. fmt error if, you can say error connecting to DB. So DB is our exam, and then you can say error is equal to %s, and then pass error. So it will return this error. So this function we are going to call in a main, and we'll see whether we can connect this database or not. So we'll go to the main. So we're calling some menu here. So before going to any menu, we need the database connection. So I will call this function here. So that is, our function is in a package repo. So we need to import this. We need to import that repo. Repo. If I say repo dot, it's saying exam package repo, and it's a new, and this will be the MySql connection. So this is the object, and also it is going to return the error. If there is any error, like if error not equal to new, then you can print the error. Let's use the logras. for the logrest we need to import for the log. So Golang logrest we can search. We need this. Copy this, bring it in our project. Yeah, usually I put this on the top, fmt, and the GitHub in a separate line, and our this thing here. Okay, let's do the go mod tidy. It got the logrest also. Now we can use the logrest. So now logrest dot error if error connecting db and error is equal to percentage error and error dot error. And if there is a error connecting to a database, then come out to start exit 1. So we'll come out of this project, and if the connection is good, then you can just display the connection just to make sure okay connection is good. So logrest dot info, or I can say info if database connection is successful, and then I can print this connection object MySql here. So that's all. Let's run this and see what's happening here. So go run, and then exam cmd we are in source exam. So go run, and then cmd exam inside cmd. Okay, inside cmd direct there is a main exam cmd. Yeah, so command main. Okay, that's fine. Okay, go main go. Yeah, usually I do the under cmd I usually put the exam, whatever the project name. So let's do that in that way. New folder and exam, and under this let's move this one. So light id is not allowing me to move, but it's this feature is usually in other id. So for me, I can go and create a new file, main.go, and then copy everything from here and put it in this main.go, and then I'll come here, save it, and I'll delete this main. Move to dress. Okay, now let's run this. Go run cmd and then exam and then main.go. It should display something. So first of all, welcome to exam. Let me open this. Our code is here. It's taking time. Is there anything else also here in the Gorm? This is SQLite. Open test db. Yeah, that's all. Let me see another way here, like connect Golang, connect to db Gorm, connecting to your database. Oh, we need a lot of, okay, no, this is the way, it's a normal way to connect to the database, but here, okay, we need this kind of thing, because you need like what is the host, what is the port, and the db name, and then dsn, and then we need to pass the dsn here. So this is the, let me copy this. So that was the issue here in our code. So go back to the code and gorm.go, oh, not a gorm.go, but repo.go here, and put this thing dsn. Okay, MySql open dsn. I think this line we do not need. We know what is our database name, so the database name is exam, so we'll put the exam here, that's local, and user and password. Okay, we need the user and password for the database. So what is the user and the password? Let me check here. Go to the home, so root, and the password is there any way to see the password? Okay, so first thing is I'll put this as a root here, and the this is the local host, so one, I think that's fine. This will indicate the local host. The password, I think I put the default password from the Docker, so let me check somewhere in the Docker hub. MySql, my secret password. I think this is the password I initially put that, so let me put here. Okay, this is good. Let me run again. Okay, here we need to also put something. In a MySql connection, we need to return that also. So address of MySql connection, and inside this db, you want to put actual connection, that's db here. Okay, and inside main go, when the connection is successful, then we'll print MySql connection dot db. db, yeah, I put this in lowercase so we cannot access outside. Do we need to put in a plural? I think we are fine, just we print the subject if connection is good. Okay, let's run again. Missing return, which line it's saying missing return? Go repo 62, go repo 6, no 2022. Okay, so yeah, so we need to return this thing at the end, return this, and there is no error, so nil. And in this case there is an error, so there won't be the database connection, so that will be nil. Let's try to run once again. Undefined MySql imported, not used. repo 6.2 SQLite. SQLite not okay, will not use them. Let's put it like this. And then what is the another one? Repo goes 17 undefined MySQL 17. Let's see this also in example. Database name, MySQL. So for the MySQL, we need the MySQL here, and we're using the MySQL. Then why it is saying Gorm MySQL? Come to this place. Oh, that's SQLite. That's why we need the MySQL. So let me again call this MySQL. Okay, let's try now. Do the go mod id once again. Is to all, and then run it. Go run. Okay, so database connection is successful. Extra something. So I think connection is successful. We're just printing. So maybe I can put %v for whatever is in this object. So let me quit first and run it again. Okay, now we can see nicely welcome to exam, and then database connection is successful and some object name. So that's all for today. We connected the database, and then we'll proceed with other stuff in next video. Thank you.